All right, YouTube. What we're gonna go over today is the play that can drop you 60 plus points a game. Um, you want to have a shootout with somebody. This is the formation. This is the plays you want to run. The play is out of it's probably in almost every playbook, but I use the San Francisco 49ers playbook. It's gun, the empty niner. You can pick any play out of this formation that you want. Pick the play that you like the routes out of, because you're going to change most of them anyways. Ones I recommend is smash, strong flood, or seams. Seams is my go-to that I like to pick. So let's go ahead and pick that. So let's start off by going against cover 3. That's kind of like the meta for defense right now. A lot of people have been using it. A lot of people that I've been going against, I am in the top 1%. That's what I see the most. So we're going to start off with the cover 3. This play completely destroys cover 3. I'm going to show you how to set it up, what adjustments to make, and then we'll run the play. So we'll start off by, you want to motion your inside right receiver to the left. Put him on a streak, put A on a streak, put B on a streak, and X on a streak. Y is your guy that you're gonna mess around with. Y is gonna be your check down route, 5 and in, 5 and out, slant, drag, whatever you want, whatever you prefer is your check down route. For me, it's either the slant or the 5 and in, but I mostly prefer the 5 and in. Let's go ahead and run the play and see how the defense reacts to it. That's gonna be open every time. Every time. The defense cannot do nothing about it. The way the play is set up, it's gonna just beat them every time. You have 2 options to throw to. You can throw to A on his outside shoulder to the right, or you can throw to RB on his outside shoulder to the left. So we got it set up. You have your 2 options, which is RB and A. You seen it go to A, and you just gotta read the defense. The user will have trouble guarding both of them. He's gonna have to pick to help one or the other, and you take advantage of that and you go to the opposite side of where he's trying to go. Let's go ahead and run the play and see what happens. See right there, A is open every time, but I'm gonna show you in the replay how RB is also open. So you're basically making that safety over the top choose who he's gonna guard. Right there, I could have threw to Davante Adams, or I could have threw, like I did, throw to the tight end. The linebackers are not helping. That's when the user's going to have to come in. He's going to have to pick one or the other. He's going to have to guard one or the other, and that's when you make your split decision. Throw it to A, throw it to RB, and it's going to be touchdown. This is one hell of a money play. But you can see how the defense reacts, and Lazard does a good job at bringing the linebackers down on that 5 and in, so they can't help over the top. And that's why Davante Adams gets open right there. Once he cuts, the linebackers drop back down, and you can throw it to the left shoulder of Davante Adams, just like you would throw to the right shoulder of the tight end. So how to beat cover 4? You're gonna put everybody on streak routes, and then you're gonna put your tight end on a delay fade. This is how you beat cover 4, the easiest way, the simplest way. So let's go ahead and run it against cover 4 like this, and let's see what happens. Give them time to release, and then you got A open for a good 10 to 15 yards, sometimes 20. You also have a quick read. You can motion Lazard over like this, put A on a delay. Your quick read is going to be Y, his outside shoulder to the left. Right there, down to the outside left, and that's your quick read. That's if you run that delay route, and now the user's going to go and wait for that delay route, and you want to get that quick read out of there. You can do it like that. Put them on a delay, everybody else on streaks. Motion over Lazard. Let them release. 5 to 10 yards every time. The best way to beat man, in my opinion, just go ahead and motion over Davante Adams like you would against cover 3. Same thing, everybody on streaks, Y is going to be your check down. For some reason on man coverage, whenever you got somebody guarding your guy and he's on his inside shoulder, he gets beat over top. Like once that split, like there's a split second where your guy passes him up and just runs by him, and that's when he's going to get open, and you just got to know how to throw the ball over the top, and it's money every time. You'll see the tight end and Davante Adams both do the same thing. It works better with the tight end though. Right there, he's over the top, just know how to throw the ball, and it's money every time. Same thing, motion over Davante Adams. Put everybody on streaks. Put Y in your check down. Let's see if we can get it to Adams on this one. Well, he's already passing him. He got bumped by the outside guy though. But all you gotta do is just put it over his head, and it's money every time. Another way, if you know they're in man coverage, you know how to read the defense. You don't even need to make any changes to the play. Just leave it as is. And this play has basically every route is a man beater but X. So we'll run the play like this against man, and you'll see who gets open. My go-to is usually Davante Adams, and then my second is going to be the tight end. My third will be Jones, and then if it's there, I'll go with Lazard at Y. So let's go ahead and run it like this and see what happens. See right there, I could have threw it to A, but I like Davante Adams. And it has so many man beaters that it's going to make the user choose, okay, who am I going to help? Who am I going to help? The user's going to have to help somewhere. Gilmore will probably lock down that running back, but you still got Davante Adams, you still got the tight end, and you still got Lazard that also beat man on this play. So let's go ahead and run it and see what happens. Right there, Davante Adams is open, but also you want a little more yards. Be a little more patient, and you'll get that tight end open right there. Once again, I think cover 2 is the worst defense in Madden unless you know how to use the middle of the field. If you do not know how to use the middle of the field, stay away from cover 2. Cover 2 is probably the easiest to beat. You don't even have to make no you don't even have to motion anybody over. Just put X, A, and B on a streak. That'll always beat cover 2. We'll run it like this and see what happens. Just be patient. Let them get over the linebacker right down the middle. It is so simple to beat cover 2 if they don't know how to play the user of the field, the middle of the field with their user. I mean, you don't like it's just too easy. But just to like, let's say you're going against somebody that does know how to use the middle of the field. Once again, motion over Davante Adams. Everybody on the streak but Y. Like I said, check down route. Do as you please. Now, when you have it set up like this and they're in cover 2, the user's going to have to help somewhere. Once again, just like on cover 3, he's going to have to pick and choose which seam he's going to want to stop. Let's say he does shut down Adams and the tight end. That's going to leave X and B open. If you're running cover 2, you're either going to stop the outside seams or the inside seams. It's up to you to choose. But let's run it like this and see what happens. Right there, Davante Adams is open. Throw it to the right inside shoulder. Lead throw it to the inside shoulder with a bullet pass, and it's money every time. On this replay, you'll see. Okay, so let's say they user and they try to help. They try to stop Davante Adams. This is where X will be open. That cornerback's only going to stay there so long. Now, if he went to go help Davante Adams at this time right here, because he knows any good user is going to know, okay, this is when he's going to be open. This is when he's going to throw it. So he's going to take that safety from the top right there and bring him down. And if you see him do that, this is when 83 is gone. Or the other receiver on the outside is gone. That's another way to beat cover 2. All right. I'm going to give y'all some tips on how to read the defense just to help you out a little bit. There's plenty of tutorials out there. They got a lot of information. They give you, they go in depth on how to tell if they're in cover 2, cover 3, all that good stuff. I'm going to give you a quick little lesson about it. So let's go ahead and pick the offense. So off rip, the way I can tell this is cover 2, the cornerbacks and safeties. So the way the cornerbacks are, they're 5 yards off my receivers. The safeties is the split and how deep they are. Another thing that's giving it away is that middle linebacker. He's not on my tight end. If it was man coverage, he'll be lined up with them, and I'll show you the difference when they're in man coverage. So that's the easiest way to tell they're in cover 2. Cornerbacks, they're 5 yards off the line. Safety split, and how deep they are. Now this is cover 4. Look at the difference in the cornerbacks. They're not 5 yards off the line. They're about 7 to 8 yards off the line. Look how the linebackers are set up now. They're more in their zones. But the dead giveaway is definitely the cornerbacks. Once again, that linebacker is not lined up directly with my tight end, so I know this isn't man coverage. Just pay attention to things like that. Practice reading defenses. You know, experience is key in Madden. It'll help you out a lot. This is 2-man under. Now, if you're having trouble understanding if they're in man or not, one dead giveaway is the cornerbacks. Look how close they are to my receivers. The 2-man under, they were 5 yards off. The cover 4, they were like 7 yards off. These guys are face to face with my guy. And if you're unsure still, good thing about the play we do, we like to motion Devontae Adams. Is that cornerback going to follow me? If he follows me, that's man coverage. That is the easiest way to tell it is man coverage. Now, cover 3 is pretty similar to cover 4. There's really no way that sometimes you'll be able to tell because the safety will drop down. Now, if the safety doesn't drop down, now that's on you as a user to understand when you call HUT to read those safeties. And you'll be able to tell quick off rip when I call HUT, one of those safeties are going to drop down, one's going to drop back. If it's cover 4, they're both dropping back. So let's call HUT and see what happens. See that left side safety, he dropped down, so I knew automatically that was cover 3. Alright, so that's going to be it for the tips for today. You know, the money play. This formation and setup will definitely get you 60 plus points a game. You're having a shootout with somebody and you can't stop them. I guarantee you they're going to have a tough time stopping this. I'm in the top 1% and I go against players, you know, they got experience. And I'm dropping 60 plus points a game, 50 plus points a game. And I do have the defense to stop them. And in this Madden, I feel like it's one possession away from winning the game. Like, it's who's going to get that stop. And because I'm not going to lie, defense is tough this year. On this new gen, it's tough. It's easy to. One of the things that I recommend to get better at the game, find a team that you like. Find a team that has all the pieces to the puzzle for you, like how you run your offense. Do you need a fast running back? Do you need a fast receiver? Do you need a fast tight end? Can you play only with a scrambling quarterback? You know, find a team that fits your play style. Don't let people make you feel like, oh, you can't use Lamar Jackson because all you're gonna do is run with him. If that's how you win a Madden game, that's how you win a Madden game. Don't worry about people telling you that. So that's basically it for this video. For the tips and tutorials on how to run this specific setup. I hope it works for you. You're gonna see that I actually use it against actual users, and once again, I am in the top 1% when it comes to the leaderboards. I'm not going against just any regular Madden player that just picks up the controller. Like, these guys have experience. Try it out, man. See how you like it. Give me feedback on it. Like I said, we're still new to this YouTube. Like and subscribe. Give me the feedback. You know, good, bad, negative. It don't matter. Let me know how you like the video, how I can improve on the video, things you want to see in the future. I do got some defensive tutorials coming up, some blitzes. I got a couple more money plays that I want to put out there. I just want to help the community out, you know. It's more fun when the game is more competitive. It's not fun when you're just blowing people out. Once again, I do stream on Twitch. I try to stream at least once or twice, sometimes 3 times a week. I really do enjoy it, man. It's fun. I recommend anybody to get into it. You know, build your setup. So let's get into these highlights, man, so you can see how the play is ran against real users, that, you know, it really does work. So let's get it started, man.